A Christmas in New York is an okay film. This was released in 2016. It's written and directed by Nathan Ives, and we have a cast including Ross McCall, Jamie Bamber, Linda Park, and various others. And I really like the premise. It's about a group of people at a hotel in Manhattan around Christmas time, and it's their various stories. And I do like that as a concept. And in general, it was reasonably well executed. We have some good editing, some interesting characters, the performances are very good, and the stories themselves are interesting enough. They're not the most fascinating, but I think we spend enough time with each character to get to know them. I don't feel like I was being thrown around too much. I feel like with this kind of film, it's very easy to get it wrong. I have seen plenty of films with a similar concept, and there are too many characters, and we're thrown about far too much, and it just doesn't work. I actually think here the pacing with each story, with each character, I think everything worked really well, so I was quite happy with that. And the hotel setting obviously works very well. It looks fabulous. However, it's not particularly festive. Also, according to IMDb, this was filmed at the Biltmore Hotel in LA. Which is not in New York, and we also apparently have some scenes in Manhattan, so I'm not sure exactly which bits were filmed where, but just for information if anybody wants to know that. And as I was about to say before I interrupted myself, the biggest issue is that it's not festive. It's not very festive at all. There are a few decorations here and there, which are nice, they do look very pretty, but if you're looking for a film to get you into the Christmas spirit, I don't think this is going to do that because it really isn't very festive at all. I don't necessarily mind that they're using Christmas in the title to market it. There are some films that will put Christmas in the title, and other than the fact that it's set in December, there's literally nothing about it that's Christmassy. I feel like I'm okay with them putting Christmas in the title because technically it is set at that time. We do have some decorations. It's okay. But if you're looking for a Christmassy film, this isn't going to be that film. However, this could be a really great option to put on as background company when you're doing other things. I know a lot of people like to watch films when, for example, they're wrapping Christmas gifts, and this could be a great one for that because it doesn't require too much concentration, and I feel like if you wanted to sit down and become fully immersed in it, you could, but it's maybe not the most engaging. So I think it's actually an ideal choice for background company when doing Christmas activities, particularly if you're somebody who doesn't love overly Christmas films. I do love films that are very Christmassy, but I know that not everybody does. Some people prefer it to be a little bit more subtle. And if that's what you look for, this could be a good option. So in general, it's a decent film. I think they wanted to tell a certain story, or I guess a certain set of stories, these different characters in this one location, and I think they did a decent job of doing that. Absolutely could have been more Christmassy, but I don't mind that it's being called a Christmas film because we have some decorations and the timing makes sense. So in general, it could have been better, but it was still an okay experience. And if it sounds like the kind of film you're looking for, then I'd say A Christmas in New York might be one that's worth checking out.